Hello, I'm Manu Kuutti, an Alexander-tekniikkaa trainee from Finland. And I'm studying now, doing my final year and working with my practicum students. And hopefully graduating next spring if everything goes well. And this is my first video in English, so please give me feedback if this sounds just gibberish or if it's understandable enough. Because at least for me, it's very interesting to speak other language than my native tongue. And the subject I'm about to unravel is why the Alexander technique had such an impact on me. What was it that originally appealed to me and why I, compared to a plethora of other techniques and principles that I have practiced, still consider Alexander as the most fundamental means whereby of consciousness work in my life. Let's go back in time. So back in the days, I was working in IT with computers, of course, and I had serious neck pain, which seemed to connect to lack of interest in things that people usually find valuable in life. Basically, I would say I was depressed, and I was unable to sense and feel things that made sense to me, things that made me feel something. And most of all, I wasn't even aware of that. So you could say that the demands of adult life had struck me, and there was this void, this absence of meaning. So for me, the most common emotion back then was immersive psychophysical pain. And basically my daily routine was to escape that pain, to make myself comfortably numb, so to speak. And I think it was something extraordinary, a luxury for me to go to a basic Alexander technique course, and for the first time in my life, really have the chance to take my time and to understand what it means, what it really means. Just to lie down on the floor and observe what happens when I just think about the directions or let my system follow the directions given by the teacher. And I think with Alexander technique, I can kind of own my pain. It is so indirect, it never makes me feel I'm worthless or inadequate. And I didn't realize it back then, but for me, this was something much more fundamental than just playing with my kinesthetic sense, because I'm very kinesthetically sensitive person. So I can easily follow quite subtle impulses that I feel within my system and also effectively be suggestive to myself. So I can easily get caught in a vicious circle of trying to change myself all the time. But to explore inhibition and non-doing, how to remain still while in action, or how to allow myself flow and change while being still. Here I think the means whereby of Alexander technique really shine and keep on giving.